welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sammie, and in this video I wanted to share with you guys a nice light summer look that I've been doing for like basically all this summer. I'm using all drugstore products except for one product. Yeah, let's get into this video. I wanted to share with you guys. It's quick and easy and it's simple and it is affordable, so let's get into the video. Let's go. Yes, I do shave my face. It has been honestly the best thing for my skin since I do get scars pretty easily. I have really bad hyperpigmentation, so anything that causes harm or trauma to the skin, I scar very easily. So like if I get my lip wax and like, I don't know, it causes, I don't know, a little scar or a little, if they rip a little bit of my skin or whatever, or if it's too rough or whatever, I get a scar and it gets really dark right there. I hate it. And the only thing that has helped me with the hyperpigmentation around my mouth and on my upper lip is shaving. So I do shave before I do my skincare. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm going in with my moisturizer here. It's a little bit, but honestly, I notice when I shave, my skin and my makeup looks so flawless for skincare and when I apply my makeup. Most of my routine is very similar to what I've already been doing for a lot of the years, so you may have seen this already, but it's a little bit different. I do my makeup a little bit different now that I'm a little bit older. I definitely lean towards more creams, more putty stuff, more liquids than I did before. Before I would do like a lot more powder. I'm pretty much strictly liquids, cream, putties, all of that. Let me grab my brushes. First things first, starting with the brows, I gotta use my Got2b. This is the same one I've been using for years and it has never done me wrong. Perfect. Love this stuff. Doesn't flake. This stuff has never done me wrong for years. So I start with my brows. I have like a whole pack of these disposable spoolies. Just grab one. And I grab a little mini mirror here. And I grab like that much. I don't know if you can see that much there. And that's enough for both brows. I go in, do one swipe, and then the excess here goes on the other brow. And then just brush them out to the shape that you want. Want them a little bit more natural, like softer. And I look in the mirror to see which part should I tweak. So this brow tends to go down a little bit, so I go up. Grab a Q-tip and I just wipe off the excess. Make sure you wipe off all of it, because if you go in with any product, it will be kind of patchy. Your product will stick to the glue, so make sure you get all of it. One Q-tip for each eyebrow. But honestly, I've been doing this whole makeup routine for, gosh, about a year now, I would say. And I honestly feel like I've perfected it at this point, because I've been doing it so long and so much that honestly, I fly through it now, whereas before, it would take me forever. Like when I first started it, I was like trying to figure out the products and how to use it, all of that. But now that I finally got it down, when I get ready, it doesn't even take me that long. I think that should be okay. Sometimes I do a little bit of tweaking here and there. So on this part, I'm mostly focusing on laying them flat. I let them dry, and while I let them dry, I do some color correcting. Honestly, I've been loving this whole makeup routine, especially for summer. It's so light and hydrating that I don't look dry and cakey. Going with color correcting, I have the E.L.F. Camo Color Corrector in Peach. And it looks like this. I've gone through this, my second or third. Some good stuff. Go in kind of like where I need it. I just go in where I started at and then just kind of make my way around. All the stuff that I use are brushes. I don't know, I kind of like grew out of the whole beauty blender thing, because it's just, I noticed that it picks up so much of my product that's like not even on my face anymore. And so in order to avoid all of that, I just use brushes and I just do a tapping motion like so. I really love, one thing I really love about this makeup look is that it's summertime, so you look dewy, you look glowy, you look like bronzy, you know. After I do the color correcting, I go in with the L'Oreal True Match Nude, and this shade is in 4.5 to 5.5. As you can tell, your girl's almost out, so I'm gonna have to get me some more. Look, that's all I have left. That's how much I love this stuff. It's so light but hydrating because it has hyaluronic acid in there. Pure hyaluronic acid, yeah. So it's hydrating, and it's a tinted serum. And I grab literally 1 pump or so and put it on the back of my hand. Grab this kind of brush. I literally use 1 pump on my face, unless if I'm really needing extra coverage, I do maybe 1.5. But I start out on the outside here and then slowly work my way in. Make sure you blend, blend, blend. And this brush is the Essence Makeup Buffer Brush. This stuff is so affordable. You could get it at Ulta, and I think it was only like, I swear, no more than like $5. Like, I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I've bought it, but so affordable. If you know what Essence is, they're so affordable. And then just make my way with whatever's on the brush to the middle of my face. So I start out here, then in. And I've done this look in like hot Las Vegas heat. I've done this look in hot Jamaica weather, and this stuff, it lasts. This look lasted, okay. And I don't think my brows are dry yet. They're still a little bit tacky, so I don't like to go in unless they are fully dry, unless I really need to. I am gonna go in with some concealer. I use the again, E.L.F. Hydrating Concealer in Satin Finish and in the shade Medium Sand. Love this stuff. Great coverage. It's literally great coverage, and it's hydrating, and it's not cakey. Oh my gosh, the way that this stuff blends out, so freaking gorgeous. And then I noticed, like, if you let it set for, oh my gosh, a few seconds, and then you go in to blend it out, the coverage is absolutely amazing. There are some concealers where if you go in and blend it out too late, it gets very dry and patchy, whereas this, not so much. You could kind of like let it set for a little bit, and then you go in and blend out. Like, look at that, amazing. Same brush, like, oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't see myself changing this routine. Use it all year round, because especially in the wintertime, I'm gonna need all the hydration I could get, because here the weather gets so dry, or the air gets so dry, and having hydrating makeup helps a lot. Make sure you blend it out real good. Any excess on the eyes, I kind of go in with a smaller brush to get in like these areas. Depending on the day, sometimes I put concealer under my eyes, but honestly, I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends in my mood. But for the most part, I haven't been doing it recently because I guess I've been getting decent sleep. I don't know. But make sure you just blend. The key here is to blend. Make sure you pack that into the skin. Like, blend it down here, around your nose, around your mouth, around your eyes, like on your forehead. I could sit here for a few minutes. If I have time, I will sit here and blend as long as I can. And next is, I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. My brows, I do the NYX Professional Makeup in Lift and Snatch, and it's the little like pen, brow pen. So it makes like those little fine hair strokes. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be back. Did my brows, did them very simple, very light. Okay, gonna go in, add some color and dimension back to my face. This is my favorite Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour in Medium by E.L.F. Of course, at this point, E.L.F, hello. #1 supporter here. But yeah, this I do one section at a time. So I pull my hair back because I hate when I'm blending and my hair gets in the way. Especially my little baby hairs. This stuff gets on my nerves. Come on now. And then I grab a brush. So I look crazy right now, but I mean, gotta get that good blend. Blend into your hairline too. And then just bring it down a little bit. It's all about the blending. You could see it's bringing me color. Look at that. And it gives you like a nice bronzy color glow-ish look. Blend. There we go. And then I go one side at a time. Right here. Do that. Blend out into the hairline. And I don't swipe it. I just kind of like tap it. I might do a slight swipe at the end, but I tried to like hack it in there like this. Like I said, a little bit of a swiping motion, slight swiping motion like this. It's thundering, y'all. Okay, and then pull the hair back on this side. Do the same thing. Blend out, blend out. Oh my goodness. I just love how it slowly starts to like bring me back to life. And then if you ever feel like it's patchy, go in with this and go around the edges here, and it blends it out a little bit more. Same up here. If you feel like it's a little, you could kind of see where it starts and stops, it blends it into everything like this. Last part I do here, and pull it out a little bit right here. And that's where I put all my contour. Other than that, I don't put it anywhere else. I used to contour my nose, but I just got lazy. So, you know, during the summer, you don't want to spend hours doing your makeup. Blend, and you want to blend this down. Not so much up, but down. See, and now I have a jawline. And then in the end, that's when I swipe. Swipe and do swirls, especially on this part, not so much on my cheeks. And then blend. You could do the same. If you feel like you could see any parts that are not fully blended, you could go in with this. Look at that. And then we're going in with blush to give you some more color, some more dimension. Of course, I'm going in with a E.L.F. Putty blush. This one is in Bali. That's what that looks like. I love this shade for me specifically, or anyone with my type of skin tone, because it doesn't necessarily look super blushy, if that makes any sense. So I go in with a brush like this, and then grab about like much. Is that too much? No, it's not too much, because I usually dab on each side if it's too much. But I start up here, and it gives you just enough color without being too pink, just enough warmth. And I blend it up here, up to my temples, right here. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then if you feel like the blending is not all that great and you can still see a little bit, go in with this guy on the edges like that. Look at that. This is without and with. And the thing is, I love the putty and the cream stuff because it just blends so nicely. And it's just so easy to blend, whereas powder, I don't know, it could get a little tricky. Sometimes it's patchy, cakey, whatever. I think I added a little bit too much on this side. It's okay, we can fix it, we can fix it. We can either add more on this side or dim it down a little bit with the brush. I kind of want to add a little bit more right here because I kind of want a blushy look today. I'm gonna go in with this to dim that down a little bit because she's a little much right now. So there we go. See, and I don't know, it's just something about it, like you could just go in and blend it out and it just looks so nice. And if I want a little bit more blush, I pile in this girl, Hello Kitty. I've been using her recently, but for me, pinky blushes I don't really go for anymore. I kind of lean towards more peachy. So this is the Hello Kitty by the Creme Shop. I think that's how you say it, Creme Shop, in the shade Peach Puff, and that's what that looks like. So gorgeous. And I just grabbed just a little bit because it's very pigmented, so I grabbed just literally that much, and then I put it right here to give a little bit more of a rosy look. You see, a little bit more. Look at that. And then a little bit on this side. And then sometimes if I'm feeling very bronzy-ish, I put a little bit on my nose like that. Okay, so that is it for the base, the face, the cream, the liquids. That's it. I don't go in with powder. I literally just go in with my setting spray first. So this is the one that I use. It's the Urban Decay Nighter. And this one is the one that's like vitamin C, cactus flower water, whatever. But yep, this is The best thing ever. Go in, spray. So I let that dry down before I go in with any powder. So while that is drying, I do my eyelashes. So I go ahead and curl my eyelashes and just do my eyelashes. Or if I want to do any eye looks, like if I want to add any eyeliner or do an eye look, I do it at this point. But I don't know if I want to do one right now, do I? So just go in and curl them. I've been wanting to find a new eyelash curler because I've had this one for so long, but I haven't found one. I'm like, all right, I might want to try it. So if you have any good eyelash curlers, let me know down below. I've heard the Eyeshadow one is really good. Have you tried it? If so, let me know because I kind of want to get it, but then I'm like, is it worth the price though? You know what I'm saying? And then I've been using the Judy Doll mascara, and it's the Slim Iron Mascara in #1. It's literally that. It's a wand. It's like a metal wand looking thing. It's crazy. I just kind of like do the ends. I don't do the whole thing. Do the ends mostly because I don't want to weigh it down. Even though it's a very light mascara, anything weighs down my eyelashes, like anything. So I do just enough to keep a little bit of color, a little bit to make it look a little bit darker. If you hear that rumbling, it is literally thunder. But now that I have done all of that, I go in with any powders. So like I've been using this E.L.F. bite-size eyeshadow kit thing in pumpkin pie. So that's what that looks like. I use literally this one, just this one. I don't use any other one. I mean, maybe sometimes, but like for the most part, I just use the lighter one. I go in with this to give a little bit more dimension. I pack it on right here. And it gives me a little bit more contour and dimension on my eyes. It's like a little bit flat and this gives it more, I don't know, more shape, more shade. And then I think this brush, oh, this brush is Wet n Wild. And it's just like that small tapered brush, like that. And sometimes if I want to do a pop of shimmer in the middle or like on the inner corners, I do that as well. I do that pretty often. I feel like it brightens my eyes a little bit, so I might do that here. I'm not too sure. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to go in with the light shimmery shadow stick on my waterline. That's what I'm going to do. Very simple, glowy, like bronzy look. And I know it may look a little cray right now. We have one more step that I do at the end where it tones it down a little bit, but for right now I'm gonna go in with a little shadow stick. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil crayon in Cottage Cheese, and I go in on my bottom waterline just to brighten it up. Oh, I forgot to put mascara at the bottom of my eyes. It's very small and subtle, but like you notice it. I notice the difference. I'm actually gonna go put some mascara on the bottom of my eyes because it looks so bare. Just a little bit. And to add a little bit of color to my lips, I go in with the E.L.F. lip tint in Spicy Sienna, and I just go in like this and like dab it in. And if I feel like I need more, and it gives a little bit of color back to your lips. All right, lastly, I know it looks a little, I may look a little crazy, I don't know. I don't mind this look, but then sometimes I need a little bit more like lock and seal. We need to like seal this together. So I put a little bit of loose powder at the bottom right here, and then like right here. I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in light medium, like so, and I grab like a little puff and grab a little bit like so, but then I kind of take a little bit off on this on it, but then go in like this, and it just seals everything in and gives it more of a flawless look without it just looking too dewy, you know. Okay. You can kind of see it already, and then we're gonna go on this side and do the same thing, and then any excess that just go around my mouth. All right, so that is the glowy look, the light summer makeup look. What do you guys think? So that concludes my light summer makeup look with affordable drugstore products. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for more future videos like these. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.